Welcome to another episode of Gotham by Night. Tonight we're looking for a lovable vagrant that usually frequents the area around the museum. So we'll start in a very luxurious vehicle, a nice big Rolls Royce where Mistress Tatiana is in there and driving around. Being driven around where the museum is. Now, what are the whereabouts of Mr.
You
Green?
you might get very, very lucky and catch Mr. Green escorting a beautiful blonde lady, which does not seem his type, or actually it's the other way around.
Uh,
He doesn't look like her type, into a small little diner that serves the town's best pancakes.
And a decent
Bad
burger.
idea, because I would
Mhm.
never go in there.
You should try it. Bob is mean on the bacon.
I was actually planning on doing this first, but if you want to do the Sabrina first, go ahead.
No, about to say that would make.
I'm not going in any diners, man.
Oh,
Let's be real.
you could wait till we come out. Miss Sabrina, how's the night been treating you?
The night's uneventful as always.
Good. Events are usually bad. I got the papers you all requested.
Excellent.
You want to eat?
I can eat.
Eddie orders pancakes for himself and coffee. The young waitress looks to Sabrina and simply says, "Anything you want is on the house, hon."
She smiles. Thanks. Thanks, waitress. Uh, so also go with the pancakes, bacon, and coffee.
Eddie reaches into his trench coat and pulls out two manila envelopes, slightly stained, but not horribly grotesque. Here's all the pictures from the Wayne Tech stuff, and here's all the notes on vampire kindred and the children's movement. The werewolves have been doing a little bit of brawling amongst themselves. That's something we might have to get involved in.
That would be something more for the Arrow or the Guardians.
It's pretty rare. About to say usually everyone in town keeps everything away from the mortals and keep their own version of their masquerades and their stuff's hidden. But they're wolves. Who knows what could happen?
You're an Arrow. You know what to do.
I don't like messing with the big groups. They make me nervous. I'm okay one-on-one, and you're nice. And of course, I'll do whatever they tell me, whatever needs to be done. But I'd prefer to stay out of the big groups. And he does a little shiver.
I can understand that.
I hear you're good at chop, pancake. So mouthful of pancake. I'm sure you're good at doing the mystic with the stuff. And he taps the table with his fork.
Yeah. Fairly well.
Can you train?
Oh, what are you looking to learn?
Just the entry levels of tap. I know sometimes it takes a good amount of time to turn over and learn that kind of stuff. I'm willing to offer payment and, work. I don't know if I'd be a great teacher, i.e., if I eat out of character. I don't know if you'd want to spend enough time around Eddie to learn a sphere from Eddie as well. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
She's like, no, okay, I've learned enough, and now let's get away from each other.
We can. I am curious about the nuances of both of your ruling arcana.
Eddie shivers. I wish I never saw the lie.
Don't we all? But this is where we're at. Only thing we can do is adapt, grow, and change, and get better.
Do you know anyone who's good with the mental spheres? The powers of mind?
She shakes her head now.
Ugh.
Technical difficulties. By the way, I muted you.
We're waiting.
Sorry. Look back. There's been a lot of arcane energies moving in and out of the museum.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask around. If I can't figure out from someone what it is, I'm gonna go in and check it out myself. So if you all don't hear back from me, someone else might want to come get my body out of there.
assuming the seers haven't done what they do.
Can I call you in a couple days if I get any information?
Of course.
Thank you for passing it on to the big guys for me. They make me nervous.
Yes. They, well, when you get to that level of power, they they get a little hubris. The wisdom drops.
Cling, cling, and he finishes up his pancake and bacon.
She'll continue her meal slowly. But yes, I can get around to teaching you. She'll tap on the table.
Excellent. Figure out how you want payment. I could do my normal work or try to teach you at the same time.
I'm in a bit of a learning progression right now, but once I've accomplished my current learning goals, I will reach out to you for payment.
Eddie completely nods and finishes up the coffee. Kung. Good, Bob. Thank you, Eddie.
She'll finish up her meal and then hand over a card with an email address on it and a phone number.
Oh, good. People get weird when he sneaks into their house to use their laptop.
and then
Night stroll.
night stroll.
It's like I'll show you. Let me show you a trick while we're out.
Of course.
And out of character, his plan is when you all get outside to use simple correspondence 1, which I guess I can make a reach to like affect you. Correct?
You can take a -2 penalty to add scale and add me as an additional target.
Yeah, I'm about to say I could have showed you how to. The first thought I love is like a lack of space. You just move faster. You just kind of skip through spots. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, while people might notice Eddie's all over the place. But I bet when we exit the building, we might get seen by a passing limo or something else that's very expensive and pricey.
Well, I don't know where the diner is. I'm going around the museum.
It's down
Not too
near.
far.
It's not down. Yeah, it's down there. Down
In any case, I'll still wait until Eddie's alone because I don't know this broad. Even if I see them, like it's
Oh,
Actually,
well,
I think Tatiana knows or has seen Sabrina.
on that first evening. But was
Yeah.
she really paying attention?
Fair. Fair.
Technically, to
I mean,
her, you're all peasants,
I mean, she did pull the your corpse body away.
No.
No. Other than that, was somebody else.
Yes, I didn't take any damage. I haven't taken any damage in this campaign, apart from one bashing from the bond breaking, apparently.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
ooh,
Yeah.
I got a comment on the way out with Sabrina. What's is the opinion of the council still leave the Batman alone?
As far as I've been told.
Look a little put out. Drop me in a trash can.
Rude.
Didn't see him coming. Didn't feel it.
I thought one like you would be able to know when all sorts of things are coming close.
Yeah. It was dark and it was a combat situation. It's easy to miss little things. But still, it's very unnerving. I'd like to know more, but I'll leave it alone. Unless orders come down otherwise. Hey, no, the museum. Can you feel it? The little bursts coming in and out.
It triggers Mage Sight.
Actually, Brandon did not tell me. I've got a little bit of Prime, so you might require Prime to see it, but I believe Mage Sight will see it.
I've got a bunch of Prime.
There you go.
I'll switch to active Mage Sight for Prime. I'll spend the mana.
Yeah, you're a good amount more powerful than me. You've played a little bit more sessions. I just now bought my third dot of Gnosis. Eddie got a good amount of skills and shit.
Oh,
Actually, you played more than her.
Right.
Yeah.
So on spheres and stuff, I kind of goofed at the beginning and spread myself a little too much.
Oh no,
Stay in character, damn it!
Sorry.
Brandon is gonna come and bitch slap us.
Yeah, I see it.
It's like, good. It's hard to write that in a report. You can kind of explain it to them a little better than I probably could. Wait. And he kind of puts his hand carefully on Sabrina's elbow and looks at a mysterious car that passes. I know that vehicle.
Should I?
It's
It,
probably safe, but if you want to vamoose, it might be a little. It's your call.
it's
Oh,
pretty much going in circles around the block of the museum.
I will. I'll make my way. You're you're competent. I trust you'll be able to take care of yourself. Get out if you need to.
Yeah. With that, he nods.
Then I'll take my leave.
Thank you for your time, Sabrina.
So, and with that, she will call some rideshare and wait for a few minutes, and then vamos.
When this is observed that Eddie's alone, the car will stop pretty much in front of where he is, and the back door will open. And the guard gentleman, okay, maybe I should put his fucking thing on, because. One sec. Fuck. Where? Technical difficulties. Fuck. Where is it? Okay. Yeah. This fellow will open the door and give you a gesture to get in. What do you do, Eddie?
Can I see you in there?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get in.
Good evening, Mr. Green.
Tatiana.
Again, I must remind you that you should
Oh,
address me appropriately.
Miss. It's so hard to read.
Kravchenko.
Kravchenko. Apologies again.
Let's hope it doesn't become a habit. I have some work for you, if you're interested.
I've got free time.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. And I see that you're good at locating people and things.
No reaction.
Are you able to locate things? Items?
Yes.
We'll see, a very important item was stolen from a good friend of mine. And it's an item that I actually need. Or if I'm honest, all of Gotham needs.
That his eyebrow kind of picks up.
It's a molecular synthesizer. It was stolen from Wayne Tech.
Blink a couple times. I'm just smart enough to know I don't know what that does. But it'd be easier if I could get to the place it was and get a read, so to speak, on who it belonged to.
I don't
I don't need
know.
to meet the person, but if I could be near them.
I don't know if that would be possible, but it probably belongs to Bruce Wayne since it was stolen from Wayne Tech.
That place is so big. I don't know if he'd have any name resonance on it.
Well,
Plus, he's hard to track
um,
himself.
I have a couple of names of interest in regards to this theft. And he will
Hmm.
give you a paper with some names written on it. Out of character, you're going to ask Brandon and make your rolls and request the information from him.
Yeah, probably. That's
Yeah.
the easiest way to do so.
Is this something that you will be able to do?
Um, He squints up a little bit. Finding a item is hard. Uh, I don't have any links to it. The more links I can get, the better chances are. Give me 2 nights, and then I'll tell you whether or not I'm able to make any progress.
All right. You might want to start with the people that are listed on the paper.
These suspects. Is it information? I.e., is it like just a list of names or what?
I think it's just names.
In that case, are all suspects.
Not sure. People of interest for sure. You will be able to discern that, right?
He doesn't say anything. He just keeps looking at and just kind of goes through all the names. Some of them, every now and then his eye might give away that he recognizes a name, but he tries to not show it.
Well,
I'll need
I'm not,
time.
I'm not gonna roll on that, but you would probably fail.
Yeah,
Let's be real. Um, Let us discuss the
I'll
matter
need.
of your payment.
Mm, Miss Craven. This is Steve fucking up. Cravinch. Can you say it again for me?
You can say Mistress Tatiana instead. It's easier.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Mistress Tatiana, I might need more than a few days. Give me 4 days.
This is fine, but I need to know what you require. I'm assuming the item you requested the last time found you?
In perfect working order and exactly as requested. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, what will it be this time?
Information.
About what?
Look at you very seriously. You're kind.
Mr. Green. Uh, Information on my kind, as you call it, may be very dangerous in anyone's hands, you understand?
Of course.
It may even be considered treason. It may put me in direct danger if found out.
I'm going to be in quite a bit of possible direct danger for this mission, Miss Tatiana. I don't need money.
What exactly? What kind of information would you need then?
About the
Because we're
powers, about the different clans, as you're called.
what
Not about individuals in the city.
what you're
General.
asking is treason. It could get me killed.
Yeah.
And by could, I mean would get me killed.
This information will remain between us.
There is no such thing. If you are questioned, nothing will keep you from saying whatever you know.
With that, he kind of smirks. There are ways, but perhaps a little less than what I'm asking. A more general breakdown. And I might have a little favor to ask you later.
Why don't we stick with the favors as first and the information as secondary? Because favors are not dangerous and I can open doors for you.
Penguin's gang is getting a little bit too uppity with who they're stealing.
Hmm.
They may need to go.
Well, I have an invested interest in that endeavor myself, so you may count on me.
Daddy nods. And goddamn the voice. Give me 4 days.
Yeah.
I'll have something.
I assume you still have my number.
Mhm.
Do you need any resources at the moment?
He looks at the list. Bribe money would be useful. Aha. Eddie has thought of something that money is good for.
Yeah. She will take out her purse and get a bunch of bills out. If you count, it's probably around, I'd say 3,000.
Oh, he holds his hand up. If you put him, if they're hundreds, after about 300, he puts his hand up. Security
Are,
guards.
are you sure it will be enough?
He puts it in his pocket.
Fair enough. Anything else you might need? You call me.
Uh, One other thing.
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 of my other business contacts have seemed upset about my normal attire. He looks like trash. It's really bad.
Yeah. Well, I have a proposition for you.
He waits.
I will book a hotel room for you. You go and clean up, then you go and buy some proper clothing.
So much time wasted. Ugh.
It's for the best. And she will take out her phone and start typing in some things, making a reservation at a nearby hotel. Not too high end because you probably wouldn't like that.
He would find it wasteful and a
Yeah,
little over pompous and stuff like that. Yes.
yeah. So a normal hotel.
That's if you just give him money to go out and get suits, he will get uh I like extra ratty trench coats and extra ratty shoes and extra ratty shirts and extra ratty ties.
Mm.
He just doesn't get it.
Yeah. You will go to. She will take out a card from her purse. You'll go to this store. I will give you a note. You buy proper clothes. Tell them to put them on my tab.
Uh,
And she will make a handwritten note from an actual notepad that has her watermark on it and everything. And she'll even sign it and give it to you.
uh, okay. Thank you. I'm not good at this kind of parts of stuff.
They will take care of it. Just make sure that you're clean when you go there.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Would you like me to give you a ride somewhere?
He looks down at the names and looks at them for a few seconds, and then we'll stop near the location of one of the names that he recognizes. It's like, no, I know a couple of places to check now. Then I need to go back to my place and get notes.
All right. Don't forget to check in the hotel.
Thank you again, Mistress Tatiana. He says it very awkwardly because he has no social skills.
Yeah.
He is for real slightly embarrassed about asking, but you just have style. He's just like, you know what? If I've got to do this, I'm asking the one with style.
Yeah. You're very welcome, Mr. Green. Have a nice evening. And the car will stop. The door will open.
Eddie will fade from view.
The door will close. Tatiana will look to Jared and say, "Do you mind?" And he'll take out a bottle of Purell and clean up the space where Eddie was sitting.
Oh, horrible!
I mean, come on, man.
Eddie's level of smell on like a 1 to 10 is it's like a 3. It's not like a 8 or 9.
A
It's like a
three
3.
is more than zero.
Yes,
So,
it is. It is still more than a 0. It might be a 4 if it's raining out. So
yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Well, it's an expensive car, man. It's leather seats. We have to take care of them.
we understand.
Nothing personal. And with that, the car will drive away. And I think, unless there are any other declarations from you all, we can end it here.
Hmm. We'll see everyone on the flip side.
Alright, so thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching. This has been another scene of Gotham by Night. We'll see you next time.